He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down after a short gain there. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble to his left. Look out, he's breaking free. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds, but not before the moved inside the 10. Will be first down and goal. Defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. He hands it off from the gun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss.
Touchdown, Bobcats. They connect for 6.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnett. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And there's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Western Michigan. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Caught in the backfield. It's Bowman. Open field ahead. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Pass not complete.
just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He could go. Look out, he's in the clear. The 30, at the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Broncos. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
That is the way for the defense to make a mark on this game, in particular early here in the first quarter. Great job by the defender. He steps in front. Now he's going the other direction. And now this offense is going to be reeling.
BAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Looks right for a quick completion. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion. Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Ball handed off. Oh, he's got open space.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. And the Broncos just can't get their defense off the field. Western Michigan has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Jukes the defender. Gets brought down after a solid game.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Only run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch. They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Makes a quick catch, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Ohio offense back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
It's been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to throw it on first down. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds the receiver wide open. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the Bobcats keep the football on the move.
Chris, we don't often talk about pitch selection for a quarterback and how important it is. Sometimes you've got to drive the football or throw it layered over a linebacker or even with touch down the field. Here, it's zone coverage. It's a curl route. He's got to throw a fastball right in between the defenders and does a beautiful job.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, this is a great job by this offense. It's just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
Stop right there at the line, no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down. Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. Third down and short. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Still no answer for this offense.
That's great execution from this offense, and now just an extra point away from tying this one up going into half. That is a great job, and now a new outlook in this game. Likely tied up at halftime. They'll kick it away to start the second half. Defense has got to get a stop.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Brooks. They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. He's going to take off. Look out, he's got space ahead. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Movement here from the tight end. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. It's a 1-yard gain, second and 9 coming up.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Over the middle and incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on third and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble now. Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker. And now the Broncos call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Broncos with first and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Here comes the rush. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will be a very short chip shot, 22 yards out. So on 4th down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And the kickoff will be returned. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here comes the pressure. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Bobcats will kick this away to get the second half going. And he fields it inside the 15. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. Broncos offense back on the field now. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Pitch play to the back. Inside the 35. Sees an opening. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Breaks away to the end zone.
Chris, I might be showing my age a little here, but I don't know if there's anything more beautiful than watching a true old-school option play come to fruition. This is a great job blocking on the edge, the read by the quarterback, and then once that back gets the pitch, you can tell it just opens up, and he's off to the races for a touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Ohio offense back out there now. Picks up the first, looking for more. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Keeping it on the ground here. Use the stiff arm to extend the run, pick up a few extra yards.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. And the Broncos looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 17 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the Bobcats offense back out there. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pocket collapsing. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Oh, powerful running into the secondary. The sophomore with great work after the catch. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Throws it deep downfield to the left. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense. Oh, it's another mistake from his quarterback as he's trying to get his team back in the game. That's costly, Joel.
So costly. Clearly trying to force it down the field, trying to get all of this back in one throw. But as we know, Chris, comebacks are like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. You can't get it all back with one throw. And if he continues to force it, he'll continue to make these.
Look out, he's loose. Touchdown, Western Michigan. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Handoff to the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition. Getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Well, this defense is totally locked in right now, and they understand where this quarterback is trying to go with the football. He's making poor decisions, and they're making him pay. 2 straight interceptions on back-to-back series for this group. They're doing a marvelous job.
On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Western Michigan has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He keeps it on the design run. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
The back's got her on the pitch. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Game sets up a third down and goal from the 6. Looking for a receiver. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage.
Intercepted in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio. The defense produces 6 points. defense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. And he's got it. The two-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Barnett. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating swarm by the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line. Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on third down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
He bought some time, now lets him go.
I feel like this quarterback has seen the defense really well right now. He sees the blitz, and he's able to flush the pocket. And once he's outside of the pocket, what I love most is that he kept his eyes downfield. As the wide receivers start working back toward him, he's able to find the completion because of that. Great job with his...
Great! Here he goes! Inside the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Broncos! And the route is on.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Oh, what a move. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There's an old adage when it comes to play callers that you don't get bored with success. And right here, I just don't understand why they're throwing drop-back pass. They just had the explosive run on the last snap. Go right back to it. This defense clearly struggling stopping the run. You don't need to help them by throwing drop-back pass and letting them get after the quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. He could go. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Well, this is indicative of just how this entire game has gone. What an incredible performance from this group all the way around. Credit this coaching staff. They had them prepared offensively, defensively. This was a dominant victory by this group.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw it on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. And they get the completion. Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball for 31. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
What a good response from this defense after the big play. They're able to get in the backfield and get to the quarterback. I tell you what, that's the mark of a group that just continues to go out there and play in and play out. Beautiful job getting back there, getting to the quarterback.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Looking deep for late-game heroics. And that one's picked off. What a play.
He's trying to do everything he can do, try to get that ball past the sticks, move the chains, keep his offense on the field. But I think that's going to do it, Chris. What a job by this defense, stepping in front, picking that ball off.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that 1st down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Pass for 40. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Broncos. He breaks away for the touchdown. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second. He's short. Happy holidays and welcome to the Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. I'm Chris Fowler inside the Tiburon Theater. We're so proud every year to be able to bring you Heisman Trophy night. The most impactful handoff of the season is just moments away now. And one of these guys will become the 91st Heisman Trophy winner. The 4 finalists, as chosen by the Heisman balloters,